Kentucky State University is Frankfort's university. KSU was established in 1886 as a land-grant institution and has trained generations of teachers.
Hello, my name is Zach Greenwood. I'm a physical education student here at Kentucky State University. Today I'm bringing you a lesson plan that would be available for most age ranges, but fits best in grade levels 6th through 8th. This lesson plan will utilize a game called Dance Dance Revolution, where teams are made and students participate in a dance-off against each other to see who can obtain the most points. This is a great cardiovascular exercise for our students, as well as a fun and engaging way to enjoy physical activity. Let's take a look at that lesson plan. As you see here on our lesson plan, we have our name, the date, our physical health and education level. We will talk about the grade levels we are interested here, which is 6th through 8th, and in physical education. The objectives of this lesson plan: as rolled as lessons, students will be able to work cooperatively in small groups to achieve upper body and lower body fitness benefits, coordinate steps with various group members, explore various techniques to achieve increased success. Our connections with the Kentucky Core Academic Standards are as follows. 8.1.MP, we will cover all three of those. 8.1.MS1. Now these are performance indicators here that we will be using. These will help us see that we are actually having students that are using concepts of movement, principles and strategies and tactics when learning and performing physical activities. They will also be able to perform controlled movements, incorporating strategies in game-like situations. The next performance indicator we have is 8.2.MC1, which is demonstrate how movement concepts, principles, and game strategies and critical elements of activity-specific movement skills represented skill performance. 8.2.MC2 demonstrate how motor skills and techniques are refined, combined, and varied in specialized skills and performance. Then we will go into Standard 4, which is demonstrate responsible personal and social behavior that exhibits respect for self and others. These will cover talking about working with others, the rules and etiquette, and safety. For example, the ability to accept classmates in physical development, maturation, and varying skill levels by providing encouragement and positive feedback. For example, within this game, if you have someone that's maybe not as great as another one of your students, it will give them the opportunity to help them, hey, do this way, do this that way. And this will help them gain, hopefully, within their classmates. The last one will be our 8.5.C1, which is develop a plan of action when faced with individual challenges during physical activities which will contribute to a healthy lifestyle. This obviously will not be easy for everyone. It will not be easy for anyone. It is definitely going to be a difficult task, as it doesn't just come naturally to all of us. So therefore, this will have them the ability, or give them the ability, to determine and try to make a plan to succeed in this physical activity. Now that we go back to the assessment we will use here will be an assessment from the practice pads with a general grade given based off participation in the activity. Obviously, we're not going to grade our students based off who's the best dancer. We're just going to grade them based off who participated and how much effort they actually put into the game itself. The resources you will need will be the Dance Dance Revolution game in whichever way you plan on showing that game. So it can be by TV, it can be by computer, we could use a projector, we could use our phone, we can use whichever way you would like to do that, and then you will need the practice pads. The procedure for this will be begin DDR on beginner mode. This will determine by the ability level of your students. If you have students that you think are better, you can put this on medium, intermediate, you can put it on advanced, depending upon where they are. Each DDR pad has 4 main squares that are utilized in the game. Square 1 is the up arrow, square 2 is the right arrow, and square 3 is the left arrow, square 4 is the down arrow. Students will begin in groups of 2 to 4 to a pad. Each student will have a square they are responsible for during the game. After each song, the group on the live game pads must record their score and move to the practice pads. At this time, 8 more students will move to the live game pads. Students are encouraged to try different approaches: switch hands, switch sides, switch feet, switch squares. Really, you can incorporate this however you feel. You just want to make sure you're giving them multiple ways to perform this activity. In order to learn which method they feel as a group is most effective. An effective teaching strategy for this activity is guided discovery, where the teacher probes students to assist them in trying and learning alternative techniques throughout the lesson. This teacher should use a probing technique with guided discovery to assess students with alternative techniques throughout the lesson. For example, I'm not a great dancer. This will obviously be something that will be difficult for me, but I can hopefully help students grow, and they can help me grow, and we both can be successful together. Some things you can do here to make some variations within the game. There's a harder version by having 2 students in a group close their eyes or turn away from the screen while their peers verbalize when they need to step. Have students use their hands and probe them to clap in between each touch of the pad. So for example, you can have 2 students turn away, and then I would be the student helping, and I would simply say up arrow, down arrow, side arrow. The easier way to do this would be allow students to reduce the number of players on each pad until they are able to find success when using their hands. Allow students to rest on their knees when needed. Hope you all have had a great day. Thank you all so much for coming out for this lesson plan. Bye.